Happy almost hump day, Delmarva. It is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us today on Coast Life. We're your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. This week does feel like, I don't know, the first half of January kind of really sped by, and now we're hitting that real first slump of the new year.
I keep thinking it's Wednesday. That's why I said almost hump day. I just keep thinking we're a day ahead.
Paige has been tricking us all day in the office.
Not a good trick. A good trick is like, guys, it's Monday. Just kidding, it's Tuesday.
Right. No, this is the
a bad
opposite
trick.
one of those, where you're going home and you're like, no, it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
I thought it was Wednesday.
The only silver lining is you have a lot more days of Coast Life to get you through the week.
That is true.
We'll get you there.
That's right. But I thought this was a really interesting story. Kind of throw you back to your middle school days.
Okay.
Think about it.
I don't want to think about that.
Right. There was a middle school in North Carolina that actually just had to remove all the mirrors from their bathroom because kids were making too many TikToks.
What a time to be alive.
Right? They were missing from class. They were taking too long in their bathroom breaks, all because they're trying to film a TikTok. I mean, the bathroom lighting, I won't lie, is probably some of the best lighting that you're going to find, certainly in a school, probably in most of their houses, that has a little vanity set.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So I told Leah this. So they took the mirrors out of my high school for different reasons. Kids were using the mirrors as weapons. So, because when she told me, I'm like, oh, they're doing this again. And she's like, nope, different generation now, Paige. It's for TikTok purposes. I can understand them not wanting the kids to do this. I don't think it's good to take mirrors away from middle school girls, especially.
Yeah, I can see how that, because at first I was sort of thinking about that too. And I mean, I guess the other solution would be taking kids' phones during the day. So
I'm not a fan of either.
Also not really a fan of.
Again, I get the points, but I think we're in this new part of our world where it's like you kind of have your schools, it's important to have your phone on you. Anything can be dangerous, or anyone could need help. It's no one's kind of business to tell, especially young women at that age, not to go to the bathroom 18 times, because we've been there, and there's times when you're like, I know I just went, I need to go again. And so I don't know what they could do instead of mirrors. I don't know what.
Bring back the compact mirror, I guess. So you can fix your face real quick.
They had when they took our mirrors away in school, they tried to replace them with this it almost looked like aluminum foil, but it was
those worst.
They're like plastic. But you couldn't see yourself anyways.
They have those just the steel,
yes,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They were super warped, like some sort of weird funhouse
mirror.
I don't know what the rule is.
As if we don't already have enough body image issues in middle school.
Those were so rough.
Yeah, there's always drama in the bathroom. I know in my school, the boys all had to have a bit of a talking to because they had been writing messages about the girls on the bathroom stalls. And that really blew up. I think a couple of kids ended up getting suspended at one point or another.
Yikes.
So bathroom drama.
I'm going to say the solution to this is parenting.
Imagine that.
Right. I don't think it's a school's problem to tell your kid to get back in class necessarily and to take it serious.
Yeah, they were even talking about digital hall passes so that you had to check in, check out, and work your way back to class.
They tried to limit the number of hall passes we could get back in the day. And again, middle school, girls especially. You're going to tell us not to go to the bathroom? No.
I'm trying to think. I don't think a hall pass was a universal rule for us. I think some teachers made you have a hall pass, but most of the time they were like, just say you're going to the bathroom and leave. Don't disrupt the rest of class with a question. That's, may I go to the bathroom? They were like, yeah, just go.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know what the rule is. I'm just going to go back to, I think a lot of it's parenting. It's the teacher's job to be in the classroom teaching your kid. It's your job to instill those values in your kid and make them. So, I don't know. But
good point.
Kind of funny.
But
until they get to high school and their grades
start dipping.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well. True. Something else I love that we talked about.
Also kind of funny.
Man camps. Yeah, baby. Camp for the men. Now, here's the thing. Leah and I were talking about this, and we were like, how fun. Men can get together and smoke steak and smoke cigars, and it'll be so fun. But no, this is man camp.
Yeah, so the details of this camp was basically men getting together and army crawling up a hill and that's muddy and then getting pulled back down by the instructor, so they have to do it all over again. And another clip was a guy just getting yelled at by a drill instructor, getting told he's a disappointment. And I was I feel like that's not what a lot of men need in their life.
Yeah. And we're not men, what do we know? But I feel like...
And I do thrive off critique here and there. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I do like a challenge. but I don't know that I want to just constantly be told I'm a disappointment in an angry voice.
No,
you know?
the only way I can see this making sense is like maybe it was their dream, because I know some guys love this stuff and there's no judgment, but like going through boot camp or something, and maybe they never got to, or they want to know what it's like.
I would even see a survival camp, you know, like, okay, here's your supplies, it's limited, go out in the woods and make a shelter and find your food. Like
that could be fun.
I get all that. But I think, the sort of like, and the anger mentality sounds more like anger camp than it does man camp to me, I guess.
Right, yeah. So it got us thinking too, what would we do if there's a woman camp? And our idea was start the day with brunch.
Yes.
And mimosas. And
bottomless.
Bottomless. And then you kind of have your free-for-all. Like there's going to be stations.
Yes.
A pool station, a nail station, a massage.
I think you'd mentioned a boat if we're at like, you know, like out on the water, if we're at a lake.
The girlies love the boats, exactly. And then there'd be time for a nap in the afternoon.
Gotta have nap time.
Quiet time. Reading, nap, and then early dinner. In bed by like 10.
Yeah. And it could even be like girl dinner.
Yeah.
Like you kind of have your options.
Easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a bunch of different types of charcuterie boards.
Yes.
And wine.
Love it.
See, so let us know what your dream camp would be, just because I am curious. Is this like fun for men? Maybe it is, and we're just wrong.
It could be.
Maybe this is actually what they've been wanting.
Very much could be. I mean, I think the concern was that, like, what the one thing this camp does seem to suggest is that there are a lot of guys looking for that companionship. I think, like the friendship of hanging out with other dudes. I guess makes a lot of sense.
I think it does. I know that, like, especially like men-dominated fields like military or policing, or you have that bond because you go through something stressful together. Girls find bond like gossiping, having a common enemy, you know, stuff like that. So maybe we're just
plotting,
plotting their demise. I think maybe this is just men's way of bonding. I guess there's two ways to look at it.
Could be.
What do we know?
We don't know. We don't know.
We like our brunch camp.
Yes, we'll stick to brunch camp.
Yeah.
One more thing, sort of circling back to our social media conversation, they've been saying that if you tend to be a more materialistic person, spending too much time on social media is going to make you a little bit more stressed, a little more upset.
Sure.
Which I think, especially for younger users, who are constantly being exposed to product after product after product after product. And as soon as you finally buy that product and you have a handle on your hair routine, they're like, actually, we're switching it up. And you need this product, and you need that product, and you need that product. And you're like, I don't know what to do.
No, I get it. I think it's teaching people to be materialistic. I also think if I was more materialistic, I would be so stressed out. Especially, are you seeing right now, it's this is in and this is out for 2024.
Oh gosh,
and it's like, what's out? That trendy thing you bought last month, it's not, relax. Show this to your middle schooler. It is not out. Your Air Force Ones are not out. If you like them. Your skinny jeans are not out. If you like them. Someone was like, fast fashion is out. If that's all you can afford, it is not out.
Right.
Stop telling people what's in and out. Fashion is subjective.
Yep.
We each have our own taste. So everyone take a chill pill for 2024. That's what's in.
That's what's in.
Chill pills are in.
Stress is out.
Yes.
You know what else is in, though? Coastline.
Yeah, it is.
We got a great show headed your way. Our field correspondent, Maya Henry, is going to tell us what's coming up.
Coming up today on Coast Life, are you craving a relaxing escape? We're taking you to a one-of-a-kind getaway. Also eager to contribute to a greener planet? Stay tuned as we unveil handy recycling tips to make a difference. And ever wonder how you can support your local community? Join us as we spotlight an inspiring organization dedicated to aiding the homeless. All that and more when Coast Life gets back.
Coast Life is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Coast Life, one thing we are always so proud to tell you about is how our community steps up and comes together to take care of every member within its community, even those who don't have homes. So here joining me on the Coast Life couch is Jim Martin with Shepherd's Office. Welcome, first of all.
Thank you, Leah. Thanks a lot for having us on. I really appreciate that. And I'm actually the most unimportant person there. The team is what is really important about what we do every day.
Your team is really great and in accomplishing what you guys do every day. First of all, introduce us to the Shepherd's Office. What do you guys do every day for our community?
It's basically a drop-in place during the day where people can come and they can ask questions about what could be next. Like maybe they're hungry, maybe they're unsheltered somewhere. So we're going to try to find some solutions about that. We're going to try to figure it out. We're going to give them a bike if they need a bike or a bus pass.
Yes.
You know, we're very practical in how we approach each person.
Yeah.
But very welcoming also.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So where do you welcome folks?
Right along Georgetown. We're on the main street of Georgetown. If Bedford Street was Main Street, that's Main Street. Bedford Street is the main street in Georgetown, and we're easy to find. We're between the Circle in Georgetown and the liquor store.
Yes, it is easy to find. I know I've passed by many times, and I'm always like, that's
Right.
and what you guys do for the community is so important, because I think, a lot of times homelessness can be an invisible part of our community where not a lot of eyes are turned. We know it's there. We know it's an issue that needs addressing, and people need homes and food, especially warm meals.
Right,
so what are
right.
maybe some of the ways that people can get involved in taking care of those members of our community? Why is this such an important mission for you?
Well, today it's about the Coastal Club in Lewis. They're going to come out. They're going to bring about 10 incredible ladies. They've been preparing. They've been preparing the food all day, and it's going to be homemade. That's what the homeless really crave, is homemade food.
Yeah.
So it's going to be that's going to happen from 4 to 6 today, and we're really looking forward to it. So that's a typical day is something that's happening today. We're going to give out the free dinner. We give out about 200 to 300 meals.
That's awesome.
And it's a to-go bag with some water, some snacks, and then in addition to that, we also have a clothing ministry during the day. So we're there every day, 8:30 to about 6 or 7 each day. So people that are homeless, they know that they can count on us being there, at least being able to begin to solve some of their problems, because it's overwhelming when you're homeless, because you have a crisis every 3 minutes.
Yes.
Instead of every 30 days, like you and I have a crisis every 30 days, they have a crisis because it's time to pay the rent or the mortgage, whatever, and that's every 30 days. But they have a crisis every 3 minutes.
Right, where is the next meal coming from?
Right.
Where can you get, especially this time of year, we've got colder weather. We just had snow. So having clothing that is appropriate for this time of year. So how can people who want to get involved, maybe as volunteers or to serve food or collect clothing, how can people get involved?
Well, first of all, if you have a lot of good, if people can smile or they have a lot of good smiles to offer, that's what we need the most of.
Awesome.
Because it's positivity.
Yeah.
It's people coming out to provide their ideas on how to make a life better. And it's all about food and clothing. That's what we kind of focus on. So for the people that want to help with the food, we need crock pot people.
Yes.
These are folks that make the food at home, because we don't have much of a kitchen there.
Okay.
So they need to prepare the food at home, and it's a homemade meal, and then they drop it off. So we asked our crock pot people just to make one crock pot worth of food, because we don't want to turn them into crank pots. We want them to remain a nice crock pot person. We don't want to overwhelm them. So we have about 300 crock pot people or so.
That's incredible.
That are already lined up in the community. They don't show up all in one day.
Sure.
But we have them scheduled out on a roster. And once they get involved, they'll see how they can really fit in and help. And some people go to 2 crock pots or 3 crock pots. Yeah. But we try to limit the amount of burden on them. So we share the burdens really well. I think that's the key part of the success of our program, is that we share the burdens.
Yeah.
And we don't want it to fall all on one person.
Yeah, so for people who do want to become a crockpot person or a volunteer, where should they go to sign up to get more information?
Just stop by.
The
best thing is stop by. You can also call. You can find me on Facebook or next door. There's ways to reach out, but I think the best way is just come by, because we're so easy to find. We're open all the time. Not at night, but during the day we're open all. So just pop in and say hi, and just ask for the team. Ask for the hospitality team is the group that we call it. The hospitality team are the ones that will point you in the right direction.
Perfect. And you said those dinners are daily, right?
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And even on Sunday, we have a free lunch on Sunday and free dinners on the 5 days. And then Saturday, we kind of take a little bit of a break on the hot meal.
Sure.
But we still offer food and clothing.
Yes. Awesome.
All the time, every day. Food and clothing, as far as like the boxes of food and things like that, because some people need just a box of food, and we give that away too.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, Jim, your mission is incredible. Love to see how you have taken the steps to really provide for members of our community that may not be able to always provide for themselves. So if you've made it one of your goals for 2024 to give back to the community, the Shepherd's office in Georgetown, that is what you want to check out. But you're also going to want to check out a little bit more Coast Life that we have headed your way, so don't go anywhere. Coast Life, if you've got little ones in your home and you are wondering where to get them started in their learning journey, we've got the perfect solution. Angela Malabet with Shell's Early Learning is joining us on the Coast Life couch. Angela, you're always so much fun to talk to. Because you're just so passionate about Shell's Early Learning and what you guys do and where the teaching really starts. So for maybe our viewers who haven't met you guys yet, just give us a little intro to Shell's Early Learning. What is it that you guys do, and why is it so crucial for those early years for kids to start learning what they learn?
Of course. Well, start off, we've gone on our 26th year actually
Wow.
of being in business, so that's exciting.
Yes.
But we're here to help build the knowledge of children from infancy all the way up to school age. And it doesn't just stop when they go to kindergarten. It doesn't just stop there. Even with our school agers, we like to make sure when they're out of school and stuff, they're able to, just have a good experience during the summer, not be bored, not sit on the electronics all day, get some physical activity, some interaction and stuff. But as far as with our younger guys, we get them ready for school. We start as young as infancy. We make sure that we're reading to them, we're giving them that speech, we're giving them that physical activity, we're just making them have fun. Our goal is to have fun, but learn at the same time. Not only for the children, but for the teachers too. The teachers, I've never seen a group of teachers just enjoy being with the kids and enjoy being at work and having fun as a unity. So when your teachers are having fun and loving what they're doing, the children do, and they learn faster. I have 2-year-olds that can name all the alphabets,
Wow.
that can literally look at your shirt if it has a word on it. They can tell you what each letter is, as well as students as young as 1 that are learning to talk, learning to use full sentences and things like that. So it's adapting to the new age, to the new environment that we're in, and helping the children learn, the parents learn, the teachers learn. And it's not just about the kids, it's about the whole community. If we can help everyone adapt to the new world we're in, the new ages we're in, the technology era, all that, that's our goal with Shells, is to also grow with time so that our team and our community can also grow with time. So Shells is one of those, I get passionate not only because it's a family business, but because I genuinely love seeing the children grow and learn, and also seeing my staff learn and grow as well. People get so stuck on just the kids. No, when your teachers accomplish something, round of applause for them. It was a year anniversary for our teachers. The beginning of this month, at least 3 of our teachers, and I spoiled them. Got Chipotle. I was like, everyone gets Chipotle. Let's do lunch. Lunch is on me. You guys met your 1 year. You've grown so much. You guys have done a lot. So let me appreciate them. So not only do we love on the kids, but we love on our team, which gives Shells a different feeling when you walk through those doors.
Yes, and
That's
you
very
can
true.
feel the love from
can.
the team at Shells for the teachers, the kids, and the families of the kids as well. I mean, you guys have put on so many events that we've been lucky enough to attend or see in action and or see the photos from. And it's always just really, really heartwarming. So for folks that want to get their kids enrolled in Shells Early Learning, you guys have some enrollment opportunities.
Yes. Specifically right now, our Milton location, it's our largest facility. So of course, Milton's always gonna have open enrollment. I'm not gonna lie, we're really focusing on that preschoolers because it's been a baby booming year. To say the least. There's babies and toddlers, which we love them. Don't get me wrong. If I could fill the building with just toddlers and infants, I would. Ask my mom. She already is annoyed with me about how many toddlers. I love bringing them in. They're just so much joy. But we're really looking for our preschoolers. We're really looking for children that are either going to school, not going to school, but in that 3 to school age range, to bring into our program and to start getting them prepared for school and, just getting them ready for that. Our other locations are also same exact thing, looking for that preschool and school age enrollment. And right now I always tell parents, start looking for that summer program for your kids, because it's January, but we're gonna blink and it's gonna be June. You're gonna be sitting there like, no more school? What am I about to do? So start looking now for sure, because like I said, the way this year's already going, it's about to be February. And that's the God's honest truth. So you gotta just start looking for those enrollments. But we are opening for all ages, but specifically that 3 and older is where we have the most openings right now. So anybody that's looking for care, that's looking for, a change in an environment or something even closer, we have openings for sure at all locations: Milton, Harrington, Dover, Camden, everywhere. We have openings. So, definitely reach out, definitely come see us and things like that. It's we're a different environment for it. And like you guys said, you've experienced us, so.
I love you guys. I mean, seriously, I hope it brings parents like peace of mind. You guys are really loving on those kids, and it's a lot of one-on-one. They have sign language, it's just, it's really incredible what you guys do.
Yes, so much to learn. Well, Angela, thank you so much for coming in. We always love hearing how passionate you are about watching the kids grow, your teachers grow, and that confidence that gets built at Shells Early Learning all across the board. We love to see it. But don't go anywhere. We do have some more Coast Life to get to, so stay right there. Coast Life, we consider you our family, right? The Coast Life fam. And part of being a family is swapping those family stories, memories, all those things that make us human. That's why we love our mom moments. This is really an opportunity for the moms and the dads out there to send us those stories of your kids when they say something cute, something funny, when they get a little creative perhaps in the part of the house that they're not supposed to be. Those are the sort of things we're looking for with these mom moments. I know we've shared plenty of them with you over the past couple of months, and we've got another one to share with you today.
It is so funny. I love this. It is from Robin from Del Mar. She says that back in the day, her kids are now older.
Yeah.
This was back in the day. She's picking up her son and daughter from Sunday school. And per usual, she says, "What did you learn?" And her son was so excited. And he said, "Mom, it was so cool. We learned about the 10 condiments." And the poor kid did not realize what he was saying. And I think every family kind of has a joke that lasts forever.
Oh, yes.
They still pick on him for this because apparently Robin and her husband were like, "Oh, the 10 condiments. What did God have to do with ketchup and mustard? Like, enlighten us." And he did not find their laughing very funny.
Yeah, it's a quick switch. I don't know what happens. That like I remember when I babysat that like all of the sudden there was this slight bit of joy when like you do something a little cringy and the kids were like, oh.
I know.
And I was like, louder. That's what you wanted. You wanted me to play the Backstreet Boys louder and dance harder. That's what you said. Yes.
Exactly. So I think we can all think of maybe a time we embarrassed ourselves a little bit, and our parents really picked on us. But
or your siblings.
oh yeah.
They will never let anything go.
If we had a sibling moment, it would be unhinged. Everyone's deepest, darkest secrets would be released. So let's keep them, nice
why
like
we appreciate
this.
the mom moments.
Yes, the 10 condiments as opposed to the 10 commandments. That's adorable.
That's right. So if you have a mom moment that you want to share with us, and photos, videos are all appreciated if you do want to share those as well. Whatever you're comfortable with, send them our way. You can always email us, team@coastlife.com. You can even go to our website as well and submit those mom moments.
That's what Robin did. She sent us a picture of her kids now, which we appreciate, Robin. So thank you, and thanks to your kids for the 10 condiments. That's we're going to laugh about that.
We're going to take that one with us,
Yeah,
too.
we are.
Coming up on Coast Life, though, we are taking you to the Fenwick Inn, so you're not going to want to miss all the fun there. Paige, have you ever been to Fenwick Inn in Ocean City?
You know, it's funny. I've never stayed myself, but that is my parents' longtime favorite place to go for I'm talking 20 plus years. They go to Fenwick Inn when they're in the area.
That's so cute.
They love it there.
Well, they definitely want to check it out because the whole place has been renovated.
Yes, and they haven't been since the renovations. They've only seen the outside, so we've been meaning to check it out.
Oh, and they've got that gorgeous Vista rooftop restaurant area.
So fun.
How fun is that?
I know.
And I know it's been your parents' date night.
Yes.
It's still a great date night spot, especially on Mondays. That's when you can get 2 entrees and a bottle of wine. $80.
That's a deal.
Such a deal.
Yeah.
But to tell us more, our field correspondent Maya Henry is at the Fenwick Inn now. Maya?
Welcome to the Fenwick Inn, home to one of the most unique indoor pool areas in Ocean City. Jonathan Strickler, manager of the Fenwick Inn, says this newly renovated hotel has more than enough fun to go around.
Have the kids get to go have fun in the splash pad in the back, parents get to hang out in the hot tub or the pool, and then the kids do enjoy those 2 features as well, but it's a really cool spot.
That's only one of the cool features this hotel has to offer. Open every day from 3 to 11 p.m., the tropical vibes and view of Ocean City from the Vista Rooftop Restaurant will make you feel like you're in paradise.
Great views of the ocean, great views of the city. We have, in this room that we're currently standing in, great sunsets over the bay. We really do have 360 views of Ocean City up here.
For those who love to groove to a great rhythm, the Vista Rooftop Restaurant is your go-to spot, offering live entertainment daily to satisfy your musical appetite. But wait, there's more. If tantalizing taste are what you're after, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. And Chef Robert Bedell's culinary creations will make your taste buds dance.
That was really good.
Awesome.
I love it. I think this one's my favorite.
Okay.
And this one because I'm a big vegetable freak.
Okay.
This is great.
Well, that I guess the healthy one will work out for you with all the veggies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see how,
love
like I
it.
said with that, it's not heavy, but it's it's there.
It's like a chip, like a soft, meaty chip. I can't really explain it, but it's really, really good. I love it.
And they work for our shareables motif. So if you come here, and we order this, you can have 3, I can have 2, we can kind of mix around a little bit. I wouldn't say tapas, but we're close.
So are these all appetizers or?
Yep, this is an entree, and these are all apps.
But this can really fill you up, though.
For sure.
I love it.
And so we wanted to make it affordable for people, but still keep everything high end. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff we get here, we have seafood purveyors and fish purveyors, and everything comes from somebody different, and we make sure that it's fresh. And God bless, we're busy enough to make sure that we don't throw away a lot of stuff, and we keep good stuff coming in.
And I see why. It's delicious.
Thank you very much.
Craving more? You can receive Robert's half-price appetizers every Thursday. And at Fenwick Inn, fun is a two-way street, and you can bring your own entertainment to the Fenwick Inn.
At birthday parties, family reunions, weddings. So we would say that we have a premier, meeting room space here for those events. It's a giant ballroom on the 8th floor that connects with the restaurant.
The Fenwick Inn made its mark in Ocean City in 1976, resulting in much-needed revamping. From drab to fab, the hotel rooms embrace a whole new look.
It pops. It was just crazy. Like the windows were foggy. It was darker colors like green and brown. So we just added blue, white, cleaned the windows, made it look really good from the curb appeal.
And you can melt your cares away in Fenwick Inn's King and Queen rooms. But if you're searching for a larger option, the hotel suites are the perfect alternative.
Just really we wanted to give a nice revival to it, make it feel really modern and bright and fun in the rooms. That's the best way to describe it. We really and outlets. We have plenty of outlets in the rooms because everybody has their electronics these days.
The hotel's new design allows for no restrictions to comfort. They've even included a special addition to their rooms that everyone can enjoy.
We're pet friendly, so we have LVT floors in the rooms. So we wanted to try and take away that musty smell that you get in rooms when they have carpet, especially on the beach.
And the ultimate goal of the Fenwick Inn?
Giving guests great experiences, just watching families come in, the smiles, the enjoyment they have here, and just how all the feedback we get of how we've done good things here with the renovation. It's just, I don't know, it's just a nice thing to be a part of.
Looking for great vibes where comfort begins? There is no better place than the Fenwick Inn in Ocean City.
Oh my gosh, how amazing do those appetizers look?
I'm getting so hungry.
I'm a big apps girly, I really am.
Yeah, same.
And tonight is Tuesday, which is also their steak night. How delicious did that skirt steak look?
Do you have plans tonight? Now you do. Whoa, jinx, we did not even plan that. That was pretty cool. If you can't get there tonight, or maybe Tuesdays just don't work for you, Wednesdays, I don't know which deal is better. Get this, 25% off your check. What?
No brainer. Hello.
I would get every single appetizer.
That's right. I guess we've got our plans for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We know where we're going.
Exactly.
Basically is what we're trying
We'll
to
see
say.
you there.
We will. Coming up on Coast Life, though, if you are looking to declutter your house and get things just a little bit tidier, that's who we're going to be talking to on the way next, an expert that can help you out with that.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Ocean City Tourism.
Maybe you feel like this. Have you ever felt like Barbie here?
Surrounded by all those boxes, all that stuff.
Yes, a lot. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're downsizing, maybe you just have a lot of stuff and it's starting to pile up.
Yes.
Take a deep breath. We have someone in here today who is going to walk you through how to not feel like Barbie. We have Julie McCullough with us on the couch. Julie, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you have this volunteer effort going, which we're very excited to hear about, where Julie's not making any money off this. She is helping people just like you, like we said, just not feel like this Barbie doll that you brought in. Tell us a little bit about this effort that you've begun.
Well, I moved here 3 years ago, and in 1 year, the first year of the pandemic, my husband and I cleaned out and combined 3 houses into one. Wow. And so I learned a lot firsthand. How do you deal with boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff? I am committed to keeping things out of landfill. And so what I'm doing now is pay it forward, helping other people deal with this daunting task of how to downsize, how to move, whatever it is. I am not the person you hire to come in and help clean out your house, but I have a lot of good suggestions or ideas about how to approach it. The first thing is it's overwhelming. Figure out a space, a box, a closet that you want to clean out today. Set aside maybe an hour. Less if you can't even deal with an hour, and go through that. And I recommend that people take a triage approach. You go through that box and you take everything out. You say, this is something I adore. I'm going to keep this till the day I die. Put it aside, and it'll go back in that box or on that shelf. Then you're going to have a middle category. You're going to look at it and say, I have to try every single item on, or I have to think about it and decide it. That's going to totally stop you from doing anything. So put that aside, separate from the absolutely going to keep. It'll go back into the shelf. And I've found if you go back to the same things a month or 2 or 6 months later, a lot of those things in that middle category will now become easier to say, I'm going to keep that or I'm not going to keep it.
I just did that with my cosmetics, which is like a space that you never even think about cleaning out a lot of the time. So I went through and I was like, I haven't worn this lipstick or this lip gloss or like any of those things. And so I cleared out like my whole dresser drawer and now I have it back. And I'm like, wow, good to see you.
It feels so good. I know you said you're committed to keeping things out of landfill. So do you walk people through once they have their giveaway pile, where to donate or who to give things to?
Well, the talk that I'm giving at the Georgetown Library is actually part of a larger effort. This is also all volunteer, but I am starting to create a clearinghouse for clearing houses.
Perfect.
And I'm gathering information based on what I had learned when I moved here.
Well, let us know, how can people get in touch with you? I know you don't want to give too much away before your talk coming up in February, but if someone's interested in asking questions or helping you out, how can they get in touch?
I have an email which is easy to remember. It's downsizing in Delaware, spelled out, at gmail.com.
Perfect.
Easy enough.
Nice
Julie,
and easy.
Thank you so much for explaining this. I think this is going to give a lot of people a sense of peace.
I think so too.
And excitement for what's next in their life.
Can I add one thing?
Sure.
I volunteer a couple days a week at Habitat for Humanity Restore. I'm taking books that are donated to the store for resale. And so I also have a lot of knowledge about the recycling and reuse part of it from working at organizations like that.
Definitely. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. That'll, I think, really give you a lot of credit then.
Yes.
Perfect, Julie. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Hey, we have some more coming up on Coast Life. Someone local that you may have seen, it might be on Bartender Magazine. We're going to get on that when we come back. Leah, you and I just a couple minutes ago talking about all the amazing people we have on Delmarva.
Yeah, gosh, I mean, we've introduced you to barefoot marathon runners and 90-year-olds jumping out of planes.
People a lot cooler than us.
That's right.
2 more of those really cool people on the couch with us today. We have Ryan and Ricky, who you may recognize. First of all, welcome both of you to the Coast Life Couch.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks for being here. If you recognize them, maybe they've poured you a drink before. Probably. These are 2 local bartenders, and we're going to get into why they're here in just a minute. But first, could you guys just introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about who you are, how long you've been bartending?
My name is Ricky. I bartend down at Rigby's in Rehoboth Beach. I've been bartending for about 15 years. Okay. I hail from Baltimore originally. Been here about 6 years.
Go Ravens?
Go Eagles.
Yes!
Anyways,
the bird's tattooed right here.
All right, well, I'm excited to hear from Ryan now. Okay. Yes.
Cool. I'm Ryan Minnick. I bartend at Bethany Blues in Lewis and Stingray in Rehoboth. I've been doing it for about 15 years now. It's how I provide for my family. It's my art. It's my show, you know, and I got to keep the stage presence alive and seats full. So
that's a good way of putting it. In our presence, honestly, and it is kind of like a show as well. So you guys are both. Well, I should say you could be on the cover of a magazine. There's kind of this competition going on right now. Tell us about what's happening.
Okay, so we have entered and qualified for a national bartending competition, and it's sponsored by Dos Hombres, which is Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul from the show Breaking Bad. Yep. And they're in partnership with the KIND campaign, which is a globally recognized nonprofit organization that supports and raises awareness for the negative aspects of childhood bullying and like girl against girl and different things like that. So the end game, 10 grand, the cover of Bartender Magazine, 2-page centerfold, $20,000 photo shoot.
Wow.
More importantly, the connects that are going to come with all of that.
Yes.
You know, there's different workshops and things we have to do, fundraising, marketing and advertising, making logos, original cocktails and recipes. Yeah. And then on the other side is just a free public vote every 24 hours. And then you can donate votes, and all donated votes go immediately to the KIND campaign. Nice. which is something that we can all get behind for sure, one way or another.
Oh yeah, and you guys are the two in Sussex County left the two in Sussex County left for this competition. I mean, there's people all over the country, but you're representing Southern Delaware.
Yes, we are.
Gotta stick together.
That's incredible. Tell us what you've done so far for this competition. I'm just curious the kind of work you guys have put into it.
I done a lot of marketing, reaching out to other bars, using the other connects that we have, trying to reach out to get other bars involved to help our community, because that's what it's all about.
Right.
It's about our community here. We want to show on a national stage that, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware itself, we're not a small state. We still put out some of the best bartenders. We still have some of the best local places to go eat, local places to go drink.
Yes. So what is it about bartending, and especially in this area, that you guys love so much, and the community that you serve, so to speak? Yeah.
Sure. I love the camaraderie. I love... You never know what kind of day someone's having when they belly up to a bar. Yeah. You have the ability to make or break lives. People come for solace, people come for comfort. People come just because. So the least you could do is show them a good time while you're there, keep the drinks rolling, keep the conversation fun, keep the spirit high, and it's fun because you're just out there and promoting yourself and providing for what you believe in. But you also have that social aspect of life as well, so it's not just a job.
Yeah. And you don't just bartend too, you sing, Ricky.
I'm a singing bartender, yes.
What is a singing bartender?
So we do karaoke several nights a week.
Oh, okay.
And then anytime we have bands. So basically I'll be behind the bar, singing behind the bar, singing and slinging at the same exact time. Just creating that atmosphere. And the thing that I love about Rigby's, where I'm at, is we're a very local bar, orientated bar. So in the wintertime, I get to hang out with the locals. Yes. I get to know people on a regular basis and create long-lasting friendships.
Yeah.
But in the summertime, I also get the tourists, that where I get to meet people I don't know, learn their stories. I have friends now all over the country. Wow. Just from meeting them at my bar.
Awesome.
That's incredible. Well, we definitely need to know how to support you guys, how to vote. Where can we go to make sure that every 24 hours we're casting our vote?
Barboss.org.
Perfect.
/ Ryan Minnick, Ricky,
or Richard D. Domenico.
Okay.
And you can vote. Yeah, you can vote every 24 hours. You can donate at any time. Basically, you can check any of our Facebooks or social medias. We're always, trying to blast it and
definitely
market it and everything else. So you got to stay relevant, and the only way to do so is to, get in the algorithm and get your community behind you. So
the cuts from quarterfinals to semifinals happen on Thursday night.
Oh my gosh.
10 p.m.
And only the number one in each group goes through. We are in different groups though, so
okay. Oh, good.
That works out.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Well, we are going to vote. Do it right now. We'll put the link on Coast Life social media.
Yep.
We'll put it on our website as well. So make sure you head wherever you want to go first and vote for them. Once every 24 hours. You said, right?
Share it too.
Share it to all your friends. Delaware has to represent you guys.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck to both of you. Can't wait to see one of you on the cover, because it will be one of you.
I appreciate
It's gonna
that.
be amazing.
Yeah, we'll give you everything we got for
You
sure.
got it. You got it. Thanks for coming in, you guys. All right, vote right now. It's the perfect time because we're going to go to commercial, and then we'll be right back. Yum! It's pie day. That's it.
Delicious.
Go make a pie, Coast Life. Pecan, key lime, pumpkin.
I think pumpkin's my favorite.
Yeah?
That's my favorite pie. What's yours?
Ooh, I don't discriminate.
That's
Chocolate
good.
pie is delicious. Gingerbread pie. Ooh. Pecan pie. I'm not a key lime.
Are you a good pie? Have you made a pie?
I've made an apple pie, and it was fine. It was good. It was good.
I have yet to master. And pumpkin pie is even like it's just a dump pie. Like you literally just put all the ingredients in a bowl, and you're like, wow, pumpkin pie. Somehow I can still complicate that and mess it up.
You're not alone. Pie is difficult to bake. Because you have to
Baking
bake
just
the
isn't
crust.
for me.
You have to make the crust first, but you can't
We don't even.
cook it.
I'll buy a store-bought crust, and I still can't do it.
No, it's okay. It's tough to do. You have to do
appreciate your support.
You do like 15 minutes on low, but it can't get too crispy. But if it's still too soggy, it'll get soggy again. True. So it's okay if you can't bake pie. Go buy a store-bought one. You know what I want to try that I'm like craving? I saw this like marshmallow fluff pie with like a graham cracker crust and like chocolate, almost like a s'mores pie.
Ah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll try that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna share?
Sure, if it's good. If it's good, I'll bring it in.
That's what I like to hear.
If it's not, won't even tell you guys I made it. Something I'm looking forward to this weekend. I know it's only Tuesday, so my biggest personality trait is I'm from Maryland, and I'm pretty excited because Brittany Mahomes coming to Maryland for the Ravens game. Taylor Swift will probably be in attendance.
She will probably be in attendance. Do you think she'll sport your flag?
I hope. Here's the thing, and this is I promise to you all. I've always been very neutral Taylor Swift. I will get like a Taylor Swift tattoo. I can't commit to that. I will get something Taylor Swift big related if she sports the Maryland flag. Wait, she can't.
Well, I know she's a Chiefs fan,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Dang.
I wonder if maybe you could convince her. If you happen to run into her.
Look at this face, Taylor.
Yeah.
I am actually going to be in Baltimore Saturday.
Okay.
For a pre-planned event. If I see her there,
tell her I say hi.
We'll talk. Yeah, tell her that, and
first
then
of
we'll
all,
make a plan. But yeah, a lot of people are excited. It's going to be a lot of celebrities.
Love.
Yeah, Baltimore normally isn't the place to hang out, and I guess it is the place to hang out this weekend.
I mean, this has been a fun and crazy and disappointing football season all at once.
I'm so excited.
I am and I am not all at the same time as an Eagles fan. This was a rough end. We do have to make